مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Dear students of الأندلس grade 12, this is Mr. Osama Abdul introducing today's lesson, which is workbook review. Let's start our lesson. Please open your workbooks page 74 and 75. Today, inshallah, we're gonna do exercises A, B, and C. Let's start with exercise A. Here is exercise A. Choose A, B, C, or D. As usual, and because this lesson is only a review, I'll ask you to pause the video and try to do the questions yourself. But notice that questions number 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are from the skipped part of the overview. يعني الأسئلة 2 و6 و7 و8 و9 و10 من الأجزاء الملغاة من المنهج. So you only have 4 questions. Question number 1, 3, 4, and 5. Go on, pause the video, do the questions, and play the video again to check your answers. Here are the answers. Number 1, this space be Hamad's jacket. يعني هذا فراغ jacket مال حمد. It was on his chair when he was sitting. Where he was sitting. كان على مقعده حيث كان يجلس. إذن فهنا الجملة عبارة عن logical assumption، يعني توقع أو ادعاء منطقي أو استنتاج منطقي. الجاكيت أكيد يخص حمد لأنه كان يجلس في هذا المكان. يبقى the answer is yes, A must be Hamad's jacket. Number 3, I spaced the race easily, but unfortunately I didn't. I didn't. Notice that the sentence is in the past. يعني الجملة في الماضي. وزي ما قلنا قبل كده إن لما يكون المودلز، لما بستخدم المودلز في الماضي بستخدم المودل وبعدها have والتصريف الثالث. هتلاحظ ان كل الاختيارات هنا في هذه الجملة رقم 3 كلها في الماضي، يعني كلها بعد المودل have plus past participle. يبقى اللي هيفرق هنا المعنى، هل هذه الجملة نصيحة ام ادعاء ام whatever. اوكي نشوف. I فراغ the race easily, but unfortunately I didn't. I must have won, could have won, might have won, may have won. Yes, the answer is could have won. يعني كان يمكنني، هذه possibility in the past. كان يمكن أن يحدث هذا but unfortunately ولكن لسوء الحظ لم يحدث. Okay? Let's move to number 4. سعود space you in the morning, but I'm not sure. When you are not sure, automatically you use might have plus past participle because this sentence was or is in the past. الجملة في الماضي والاحتمال ربما. I am not sure غير متأكد فنستخدم may أو might have والتصريف الثالث. Finally, number 5, you space take any photographs at the event, but you are free to do so if you like. يعني يمكنك أن تفعل إذا أردت، فلست مضطرا، يعني ما يحتاج، صح؟ So yes, the answer is you don't have to. You don't have to take any photographs at the event. Who can tell me what else we can use instead of don't have to here؟ يعني ايش اللي ممكن نستخدمه في هذه الجملة ويكون صحيح بدلا من كلمة don't have to؟ Yes, I can hear you. You needn't take any photographs because needn't equals don't have to or doesn't have to in the present. Okay? Now let's move to exercise B. Here is exercise B. Complete with the correct forms of the words in capitals. Here we have 8 words and we need to use them in the correct form according to their part of speech in each sentence. Okay? Again, pause the video and try to do the exercise yourselves and then play the video again to check your answers. Go on. Here are the answers. If we follow scientific attitudes towards food, it can be spaced. Trick. It can be trick, خدعة ولا خادع. Yes, خادع. So it could be, the answer should be here, tricky, right? Okay. To keep up with what the experts consider healthy and what unhealthy, especially since they do not always get it right. Once, eggs were promoted as the ideal breakfast, rich in proteins and vitamins. Fast forward a few years, and people were told to resist the tempt. Tempt يعني يغري. يبقى الناس يقاومون يغري ولا إغراء؟ نعم إغراء. What does this mean? Yes, temptation. To eat too many eggs because of the amount of cholesterol they contained. Soon, nutrition يعني التغذية صح؟ فهنا we're warning يحذرون. يبقى التغذية يحذرون ولا علماء التغذية؟ Yes, علماء التغذية. What are they? Nutritionists المختصين بالتغذية والطعام الصحي. We're warning يحذرون the public that eggs could cause heart disease. And as we all know, prevent, we need here to use prevent or the correct form of prevent, is better than cure. أفضل من العلاج. يبقى الوقاية خير من العلاج. So the answer is prevention is better than cure. Today, this is considered incorrect. While eggs are high in a specific type of cholesterol, there is proof معناها يثبت. يوجد يثبت ولا يوجد إثبات أو دليل؟ إثبات أو دليل. So proof should be turned into proof. دليل. Okay? So there is the proof that heart disease is more closely linked to space. We should here use the correct form of consume. Consume معناها يستهلك أو يستخدم. يبقى المفروض حسب الجملة linked to the. The is followed by a noun, right? So consume should be consumption يعني استهلاك أو استخدام of saturated fat, which eggs are low in, and that the previous data was inaccurate. In fact, eggs have reacquired their superfood status for now. Eggs are said to protect our eyes and strength قوة. وطبعا هنا ليست القوة هي المطلوبة ولكن تقوي strengthen our immune system, and they are now even recommended to fight space. Obese. Obese means someone who is too fat. الشخص البدين. Okay? يحارب الشخص البدين أم البدانة? Yes, البدانة, which is obesity. Okay? How long until something new is discovered and opinion changes again? Time will tell. Thank you very much. I hope you all did the exercise correctly and you all get the full mark. Okay? Now let's move to exercise C. Here is exercise C. In exercise C, we have to fill in the gaps with one word only. I think it's clear that this exercise deals with modals, which is the grammatical rule we have studied in this unit. Okay? It's your turn now to try to do the exercise yourself. So please pause the video try to do the exercise and then play the video again to check your answers. Here are the answers. Don't skip your workout. يعني لا تفوت، لا تضيع، لا تترك التمارين الرياضية المعتادة بالنسبة لك. Here are the answers. Number 1, should. Yes, we should all have held on to our skipping ropes. يعني كان يجب علينا جميعا أن نتمسك بحبال القفز كما بالصورة يتضح المعنى. Number 2, yes, the missing word is been. Why? Because, read the sentence. This is because while skipping may have. Have is followed by a past participle, right? Have been considered a children's game. This is no longer the case, okay? What about number 3? Yes, number 3 is can. Let's read the sentence from the beginning. I mean the sentence which contains the word or the space. They say that skipping is less strenuous on the joints than running. يعني يقولون أن القفز بالحبال أو بالحبل ليس شاقا أو أقل مشقة على الأربطة، أربطة الساقين من الركض، and that it can ويمكنه أن to strengthen can strengthen يقوي the body and the heart. Okay? What about number 4? After learning about all the advantages of skipping, my brother insisted. Yes, insisted is followed by on. I think it's very clear for you. Insisted on signing up for a skipping class. As it turned out, I needn't. Of course, all the sentence here or the sentences here or the passage is in the past, okay? Needn't as a modal verb in the past should be followed by have plus past participle, right? So the answer in number 5 is I needn't have worried about my lack of practice as the technique came back to me very quickly. However, I soon discovered that I had hardly space stamina. Stamina means يعني قوة تحمل، مثابرة. Yes, I had hardly any stamina. يعني بالكاد لدي قوة تحمل. Although the class was broken up into small sessions of 50 to 200 skips at a time, I wasn't space to do more than 20 before I had, what do you think? You have 2 spaces here. I was not able to do more than 20 before I had to. I believe this exercise was very helpful to you and I wish you all the best with Unit 7 inshallah. Please do not skip your workout as well as your study time. Okay? Thank you very much. See you.
مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.